Well, he didn't have anything to write on, so.
Right. All right, ma'am, are you Lauren Bridges? And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor.
Ms. Bridges, in cause number 25 DCCR 0354, you are charged with a state jail felony offense of credit or debit card abuse, and that's from October 16th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 2-year term in the state jail prison, but that would be probated. You'd be on probation for 5 years. You would be ordered to pay a $500 fine.
Judge exposes shocking plea deal twist. Defendant faces 15 to 99 years after prior conviction revealed.
And to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Bridges is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing, and so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we will come back later for sentencing. I'm assuming, based on the plea agreement, that there's some type of history, Mr.
Judge, I'm
Nichols?
showing, I think, 2 prior state jail probations that I don't see a revocation for. Looks like they were both.
Courtroom tension rises as lawyer challenges enhancement and judge corrects major sentencing mistake.
Completed successfully.
And Your Honor, I provided, we originally set for a bond here. I provided the court and the state with letters. There's 4 letters. She voluntarily went to rehab from August. She got out October 27th. She immediately turned herself in when she got out. And I have those letters. There's 4 different letters from, it's called Riverwalk Ranch. It's where she received her treatment. And of course, she got certificates of completion, things like that.
All right, so any objection based on all of that and the nature of the plea for a bond, a low bond or
I
PR
no
bond?
objection to it. Yes, I know.
What was your drug of choice? Alcohol or some drug?
It was alcohol, methamphetamine.
Defendant rejects plea deal risking life sentence as judge warns consequences of trial.
Both, okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reduce your bond. I'm not going to make it a PR bond because I'm going to order a drug patch. I'm going to reduce your bond to $1,000 based on the nature of your plea agreement. Condition of that bond is that you have to have a drug patch on within 24 hours of your release. So if you make the bond, talk to your bondsman, they'll let you know where to go get a drug patch on. Obviously, if you test positive for anything between now and sentencing, you run the risk of me not accepting this plea agreement. Things could be much worse. Also, if you make that bond, the first thing you do is go to the probation department so they can start that pre-sentence report. If you don't do that, you run the risk of me raising your bond and me not accepting the plea agreement. The last thing is that if you are arrested for anything between
Emotional courtroom moment. Judge confronts accused demanding truth before accepting guilty plea.
now and sentencing,